If you're in Canada or planning to move to Canada, then this video is for you because I'll be talking about why you should focus on mastering the number one skill in Canada right now, which is French. Salut and welcome to my channel. I'm Akshara, and if you're new here, I talk all things related to French, TCF and TEF Canada exam, the Canadian immigration through French. So today we are going to explore why learning French in 2022 is a fantastic decision, and I'll give you 5 solid reasons to highlight how valuable French can be in your life. Before we dive into the reasons, make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and you have the notifications turned on so you never miss out on our latest content. All right, now let's just jump right into the video. The very first reason to learn French is its significant impact on your permanent residency pathway. French proficiency can open up multiple doors for immigration to Canada. Like the first one is your French proficiency pathway. If you're aiming for PR, demonstrating French proficiency can greatly enhance your chances. You get about 62 additional points when you have NCLC 7 for French language skill, and achieving this high score in French can significantly boost your CRS score, improving your chances for receiving an invitation soon. And the cutoffs right now for French proficiency is significantly low if you compare it to all your other pathways. Like, for example, general draw is over 500, and all of the other pathways like STEM is pretty competitive right now. But if we're talking about 2024, 2025, and 2026, we know for a fact that French proficiency pathway is definitely going to be in, and it's a sure shot entry if you have an NCLC 7. Next is the Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program, which is the OINP program. The OINP is a specific stream for the people who live in the Ontario province, and they have a priority for French speaking candidates. This program is basically designed to attract all of the skilled workers who can, contribute to the Ontario's economy. And being bilingual in French can make you a candidate that stands out for sure. It gives you an added advantage. And here the benefit is if you are eligible for this stream, you only need an NCLC 6 in French. And trust me, that makes it significantly easier when you compare it to NCLC 7. So this is a great program, and this opens up the opportunity to get PR through the nominee program. Next is the Francophone Mobility Program. This program is specifically targeted for attracting French speaking immigrants to regions outside of Quebec. If you are interested in moving to provinces like Alberta, British Columbia, then French proficiency can be a key factor for your application here. Depending on the kind of employer you're working with, you will be eligible to apply for a 2-year work permit extension. I've made a whole video on this stream where I talk about the requirements, eligibility, and everything. So if you're interested to know more about this particular pathway, feel free to check out that video. Next, let's talk about job opportunities. Knowing French can dramatically increase your employability in Canada because Canada is a bilingual country, and right now, trust me, the government themselves are pushing and promoting the French language by increasing the opportunities. The reason, in my understanding, is because, like I said, Canada is a bilingual country, but French seems to be slowly dying out of certain regions, and they want to preserve and promote the language and culture. So they themselves are promoting the language and opening up more doors for people who know French. First is the federal government role. Most positions within the Canadian federal government require bilingualism. From administrative roles to specialized positions, French is often a requirement for federal employment. If you see the government portal, you will notice that bilingual is listed as imperative, meaning that it's compulsory under the job requirements. So if you know French, you would be at a higher chance of getting one of the federal jobs. In the private sector as well, French can be a significant asset. Companies operating on national and international level value bilingual employees at a great height because you can communicate, and if it is any product specific company where you're catering to different regions where French is spoken, then you get the added benefit. So you're more likely to use the skill. In addition to the federal and the private sector roles, many regional job markets across Canada, including major cities like Halifax, Ottawa, all of these cities offer a wide range of positions that require or prefer French speakers. Basically, if you know the language, you have an added skill set compared to others, and that gives you an edge, right? Day in and day out, people come to me and tell me that if a person knows French in the Montreal or Ottawa region, you tend to get jobs like hotcakes. So it opens up an abundant number of opportunities for you. And the best part is it sets you apart from all of the competition, because we all know that Canadian job market is really competitive right now, and you need to have an edge over other people in order to be uh, getting a job. So yeah. And the best part of this skill is the moment you say you're bilingual, your hourly pay actually shoots up. Roughly, if an English speaking job pays, let's say, $25, and you add in French into your skill set, the minute you're bilingual, you get like $30. I mean, this is not a hard and fast rule. I'm just giving you a range of how the better pay can look like if you know French. But I have seen myself, and I've seen a lot of people telling me that if you add in bilingualism into your skill set, your job and your pay significantly increases. So that's a really good news, right? So the next reason I would like to talk about here is cultural integration and regional benefits. Understanding French is super important for, cultural integration, because beyond Quebec also there are some regions where French is spoken, and ultimately if you're planning to live in a country where French is spoken, you need to leverage that and you need to make the most out of it. So if you plan to live and work in Quebec, French is just not a benefit. It's more like a necessity, because it's a predominantly French spoken province where you see signboards and everything in French. So you need the language to fit into the region that you're living in, so that you can understand local customs, you can fit into their culture and all of that. And just not Quebec region. French is also spoken in other parts of Canada, such as Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Ontario, and places like that. So, in these regions, knowing French definitely helps you with connecting to the local community and basically integrating smoothly into the daily life. Beyond all of this, French is definitely an integral part of the Canadian identity. So, if you are engaging with French speaking communities, participating in events, all of this, you will feel a lot more connected if you know the language, and you'll transition into it smoothly as well. Because, like I said, Canada is a bilingual country, and if you are going to live there, you need to leverage the skill that you would know. And not just this, building social connections and networking also is a huge added benefit when you know French, because French can definitely enhance these skills as well. In, like I said, in the crowded job market, being bilingual sets you apart. French proficiency allows you to network with different broader range of people, attend events which are bilingual, make connections which eventually leads to career advancement, because we all know that Canada totally works on networking, and this would also open up a new pathway for you to network with more people and make more connections. And also, this is one aspect of professional life, but there's also your personal life, because learning a new language can open doors to a lot of hobbies and interests. You can join French speaking clubs, and you can make French friends. You can attend cultural events. There are a lot of different activities that they would be doing which would align with your passion, and it can open up so many more opportunities for you. So it's just not professional, but also personal. It can enhance your social circle and all of those things as well. The next reason is, if you love to travel, French can significantly enhance your travel experience as well. Because, like you would all know, and if you don't, French is an official language in about 29 to 30 countries all around the world. Like, it's an official language. So, in about, let's say, 30 countries, French is spoken. So you know that that would open up so many more opportunities for you to travel, and it makes your life a lot easier if you're traveling a lot, like let's say from France to Belgium, Switzerland, and a lot of and a lot of African nations. So many places, French allows you to navigate through all of these countries if you're traveling, and you can integrate better with the locals, you can immerse yourself in uh, their cultures, all of these things. Of course, knowing a language makes your life a lot easier, and if you love traveling, 30 countries is a significant number where you can easily fit into the whole culture. And even within Canada, being able to speak French can definitely enhance your travel experience. You'll find French speaking communities everywhere, and all of these cultural sites as well. And exploring these regions becomes a lot more enjoyable. Okay, there's another bonus, which is something really exciting for me, is that learning French opens up a whole new world of media and also cognitive benefits. One is French media, if you're somebody who's into literature or music, media, movies, books, whatever that is, by learning French, you will get a access to one of the most beautiful languages in the world: movies, TV shows, music, and it makes it and it enriches your life, it enhances your language skill, and it makes your life a lot more fun, especially if you are somebody who's passionate about all of these things. And another thing is bilingualism is known to improve your cognitive abilities. Learning French, learning any language for that matter, sharpens your memory, your cognitive ability. Trust me, this is from hindsight, it also develops your patience by a great fold, because now that I've studied French, I think that I have also increased my level of patience, because it can be a pretty infuriating journey. So yeah, it's definitely fun. It gives you that thrill of mastering a new language. There's also that sense of accomplishment that will add on to your confidence as well. I mean, you should be proud of it, because you'll be learning a whole new language right from scratch. It's a pretty good accomplishment, you can say. So yeah, it has so many other benefits to your brain as well. It helps with problem solving, memory, any language acquisition does all of these things. So that would be a whole other added benefit for your personal growth as well. So there you have it. These were all the solid reasons that I think can contribute to your personal, professional life and your life in Canada. So whether it's for your PR or better opportunities or social connections, definitely French is a very powerful tool in 2024 and forward. So if you are ready to start your French journey, check out all of the resources and tips that is available on this channel. And if you need personalized help, you can book a one-on-one session with me. The link is in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone that you think might benefit from this. Don't forget to subscribe for more such content about learning French. And my personal favorite reason to learn French is to watch a lot of movies without using subtitles, because that is very thrilling for me and pretty exciting. So you can also comment down below what is your biggest motivation to learn French. And I think with that, we are at the end of this video. Good luck on your French journey. I'll see you in the next one. A bientôt.